There are toilets.
Yes,
and
there are
showers.
toilets, showers. Sorry.
Hello.
I thought you were talking to yourself.
Hello.
Dziękuję. Może pan ze mną mówić po polsku? It looked very dingy, and there was a kids' play area, and the kitchen was there, and the toilets were there, and nobody else was there.
Cheers. Capybara.
And the journey continues. We drove from Rügen to Poland to the city of Szczecin. We've been there before in 2019. Look, we're crossing the border here. And right behind the border there was a restaurant where Jaro had his favorite Polish soup, żurek, and a bun. And I had pierogi.
Helemaal naar Polen gereden. Speciaal voor de zuur.
Jaro says he drove especially to Poland just for the żurek soup, which he loves. It's a sourdough soup. He adores it. I'm not a fan. But we've just crossed the border, and this is the first service area. So we just had to get out, and Jaro had to get his żurek. Is it good? Are you enjoying it? I'm going to have pierogi with meat. And here are my pierogi with meat. They're sort of like dumplings. And they're lovely. I love them. The first night in Szczecin we spent at a parking lot of a recreational area. There was a little lake and a little beach. It was lovely. Are we now in Szczecin?
We are in Szczecin
Yeah.
for one night, and then we drive home in the direction of Gdansk.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is a nice spot, isn't it?
This is a very nice spot.
It's there's a marina and a little beach, and the parking where we are going to spend the night. And it's all lovely. There are toilets and showers. There are toilets.
Yes,
and
there are
showers.
toilets, showers. Sorry.
Hello.
I thought you were talking to yourself.
Nee, I was talking to you.
I didn't know it was a question. Are there toilets? Are there showers? Yes, there are toilets. Yes, there are showers.
Yeah.
There are toilets.
Enough.
That's not a question.
Enough. Yeah, but you were supposed to say Yeah.
And you can also barbecue there.
Oh yeah, people are barbecuing. In the distance. I don't see them. Yeah, there in the distance. Yeah, there. Look. There they are. then at night the porta potty was full all of a sudden, so Jaro had to go out in the dark and empty it with his headlights on. He's my hero. He is. And then we drove to Gdansk, and our plan was to stay at a campsite just outside of it. Turns out all the campsites are closed. It was still the end of April and they didn't open till the 1st of May. So there was nowhere to go, so we went to another Airbnb. Gdansk is a beautiful city and it has Dutch vibes. The houses in the center are just like the Dutch canal houses. And there's a reason for that. In 1547, King Sigismund Augustus invited Dutch settlers to Poland to help drain the marshlands along the Vistula River, because the Dutch were very good at water management and they had an influence on the architecture there.
Where are we, Mo?
Pizzarium number 1.
Pizzarium number 1.
Pizzeria.
Pizzeria. Yeah. A pizzeria in Gdansk. Have we been here before?
No, but we do know it.
We do know where it is.
Because when we were here 4 years ago,
Yeah.
we ordered pizza in.
Yeah.
And it was the most delicious pizza outside of Italy we ever had.
Yes.
Hello.
Dziękuję.
Hello.
Może pan ze mną mówić po polsku?
Ja, zo wel. Elmo, where are we at the moment?
We are at the Piero Garnia, which is a pierogi restaurant.
Yes, here's the name. Stare Muin.
Yeah, the old mill.
The old mill.
And they specialize in pierogi, obviously.
Yes.
Should I explain what pierogis are?
Yes.
Those are dumplings, Polish dumplings with different fillings, meat or vegetarian, obviously, or sweet or cottage cheese or applesauce. And we were here in 2019.
Yes.
And so we know this restaurant and we were wanting to come back, and so about I don't know 15-20 minutes ago we came here and the girl showed us to a table downstairs, and it looked very dingy, and there was a kids play area and the kitchen was there and the toilets were there and nobody else was there. It was empty, so I said, no, we don't want to sit here. And she was saying, yeah, but there's no tables upstairs. And I said, are you sure there are no tables upstairs? And I said, we're not going to sit here because we came all the way from the Netherlands and we were looking forward to it, so we're not going to sit here downstairs. And then she said, well, okay. And then we went upstairs again and there was a table here, the one that we are sitting at.
Yes.
So it was a bit strange why she wanted us to be downstairs. But now we're here and we ordered and we're each getting 3 pierogi. And it's going to be wonderful, I think.
I think so, too.
The next morning, Jaro went out early so he could film and photograph the city without all those crowds of people. Look, this building looks just like the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam. It also has arches, people cycle under it. It's just uncanny how this looks like Dutch architecture or Amsterdam architecture.
Hello.
We are in a mall.
In a mall.
In a shopping mall.
On the elevator.
Yes.
Cheers. Mo is ordering an Uber. Yummy.
I've got the same one, Lievert.
You've got the same
Yeah,
one.
smaller.
Smaller one. I have a big one.
Fries and mayonnaise.
Love it.
De stad uit. Ben je er?
Ja, ik ben er. Weer aan het filmen.
Dziękuję bardzo.
Pak jij mijn bord?
To będzie? Tak, to wszystko. 141, 31. So we went to the zoo, which is something we normally don't do because we're not fans of animals being held captive. But it was very hot and we needed to do something because we're waiting to leave Gdansk and to go to a campsite, but they're still closed because it's not the 1st of May yet. So we found ourselves at the zoo. It was nice, it was okay. We were very happy to see capybaras in real life. Those are my favorite animals.
Capybara.
Capybara!
Capybara, 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 capybara.